Okay, today's video we're going to be going through some really important parts for your sparring, your sport karate, and this is the sparring, this is the point fighting, which is the WKF Olympic karate, which is what we do, which is what you will see when they have the Olympics in Tokyo next year. You will see this is exactly the same as you do, and whether you do club championships or you do point fighting in class or you do it for your black belt, at some point you will do point fighting. So we're going to go through some of the really important fundamentals that you need to know. So whether that is a mini-mite, a junior youth or an adult, all the things are pretty much the same. Some of it will be harder depending on how old you are, but we're going to go through some of those important parts, and this is what you do from yellow belt onwards. So from yellow belt all the way up to your first dan, and then up to your third dan you will do sport karate. We do other types of sparring where we do it 3-on-1, 2-on-1 against a boxer, kickboxer, wrestler, and other sport karate person. Different types of sparring which involve a higher guard, using your jabs, your crosses, your hooks, open hand techniques, push kicks, leg kicks, sweeping and throwing and so forth. This is purely sport karate work, right? So you do cover a lot of different elements in your sparring. Okay, so good go. Okay, so first things we'll talk about guard, right? So today, this session here is about guard. Now, you can have your hand back here. A lot of you will have it here, but what I'd like you to do is have it in front. So this elbow, if you can see, is placed just on the back of my hip, so it's closer to your opponent. The front hand for sparring, when you do traditional work, you're in a normal front stance with the back leg straight. Your back knee will be bent and your guard is high, so your hand is up near your head height. To here, the back arm, as I just said, is slightly in front. So you're not crossing your hands, they've got a direct line. So whatever hand you are throwing, whatever hand, and this is punching or open hand techniques, then you can see, so you don't want to cross them. When you're bouncing, now we're bouncing to get into position. You'll use your bounce to open up spaces for you to attack. You use your bounce to move away from someone, move off to the side, and to get closer to someone. So it's all about using your movement to judge your distance and then get in position ready to attack. So we're going to bend the back knee, ball the foot at the back, your hips are slightly turned at sort of a 45-degree angle, and your guard is here. Now when you bounce, this should be the sort of movement that you're doing. So it's forwards and back, this way and across. And when we do it, what we want to do is go forwards with it, yes? Okay, so here. So it's this position, yeah? Here and across. So it's forwards and back and across movement. And if you can do that and just mix it around, so when you have to block, you're already half covering. So if you need to move back, whatever block that is, you can do that. And to start with, when you're lower grade, just block with your front hand. As you go higher, you can use your back arm to block and do your techniques. But it is important, just for your martial arts and karate training, that you do learn to block properly, okay? And to start with, you'll have your hands closed. As you get better, and you can move your hands and keep them open, but keep your fingers tight, then you can do open hand blocking, okay? So when we're moving, we want to bounce forwards and back. The younger you are, the more this forwards and back to start the bounce movement. Okay, as you get older, that will come down a bit, you'll settle your stance, and there'll be more, just little movements. But to start with, you want to be able to go bouncing forwards and back. Sometimes you can just move on the spot, so there's a little bit of movement, but try to keep this, because we want to take away space and get space, right? So when you're moving, this is all about this session. Your hand here, forwards and back and cross. So we've got some movement. That will distract the other person. That will enable you to get your arm out further and closer to the person to strike in. It's the same with the back arm here. So it's the same. You don't want it right back here, it's got to go much further. You can develop power from here, right, the more punching you do. So we're in this position, you're here, forwards and back, keep the width, keep your knees bent, and try to be able to do it on both stances. So you've got the bounce here, you can keep the knees bent, keep the width. As you go up through the age groups, you're sweeping more, Even if there's some throwing work, you need to have a good stable stance. Inline stance, unless you're very good, is no good, and you never cross, okay? So you need to be prepared for someone that can kick, can punch, can sweep and throw, all right? And if they grab as well and then attack. That is what you need. When you're younger, you'll get away with it if you are now at a stance, but as you become more into the seniors, you won't be able to, okay? All right, so together, now, right, that's the first session on movement. There'll be another video as well.